Hey, my friends, listen, I know there's something that you want to manifest in your life, whether it's a new car, new job, new house, even more money or a new relationship. There's something that you want to attract into your space. And that's exactly what we're going to get into today. So let's get to it.
This is A.D. Roberts. Welcome to Better Is Now, the podcast. I believe we live in a world filled with limitless possibilities. And in this world, we are all looking to feel, do, and to be better. From that limitlessness, gentle nudges arise to remind us of our own possibilities. Today's nudge is about to begin right now.
Hey, my friends, and welcome to another edition of the Better Is Now, the podcast. I'm so excited to be with you today because we are going to jump right in on an amazing topic. And this topic is about something that we all do. It doesn't matter where we are in life, who we are. There's always something else that we want. There's something else that we want to manifest. There's something else that we want to attract into our space. And that's what I want to talk about today. Are you ready for a new manifestation? That's our topic. Are you really ready for new manifestation? I know all of us think that we are. We all believe that we are deserving, and you are deserving of it. But there's some things that you have to consider, because we always want something, whether it's we want more money, or we want a new house, or we want to attract a new love interest, a new partner into our lives. We want better health. We want peace. We want peace. We want a new business. We want to do something. There's always a part of us that our nature is we want more. We want to do more. We want to be more. We want to have more. And I totally understand it. It is absolutely natural for us to do that. And then especially this time of year, as we're wrapping up the year and we're moving into the holiday season, and it's the time of Thanksgiving, and it's the time of Christmas and giving and all of those things and gifts and stuff, especially our kids, they want beautiful things. And, even us, we as adults, there are things that we want ourselves. And I get it. But here's the thing, whether you want money, health, peace of mind, a new car, a house, a boat, a new relationship, whatever that thing is, I have one question for you. One simple question. Have you been a good steward of what you already have in your hands? I want you to think about that for a moment. Have you managed well the things that you already have? If you want a new car, have you managed the old one well? Let that sink in for a second. You're tired of your old job and you want to attract a new job. But the question is, what did you do while on the old job? Did you manage that season well? Did you manage, did you do the tasks that you were asked to perform? Did you show up on time? Did you perform well? Or did you just do enough to just get by? You want a new car. Well, did you keep the car clean? Something as simple as that. Did you wash it? Did you get an oil change? Did you do the simple basic things that would show that, that car, that you were a good steward of it? You want more money. You want to be wealthy. You want to be rich. But in this world, if you're alive on this planet, there's some type of money coming into your hands. I don't care where the source of that money is coming from. But the money that comes into your hands, have you managed it well? What have you done with what you already have? The money that you have in your hands, did you invest it? Did you spend every dime of that money before you can get your hands on it? Did you gamble it away? Did you get lottery tickets with it? Did you, and I'm not saying anything is wrong with any of these things in particular. But the question is, again, were you a good steward of what you already have? If you want more money, did you manage the money that you have? Did you invest it? Did you put it, did you put it, buy some cryptocurrencies? Did you find something new or inventive to do with it instead of burying it in the ground? Did you use it? What did you do with it? Did you bless somebody else with it? Did you do something good for yourself with the money? Or did you just cast it away? Did you throw it away? If you want a new house, did you keep your little tiny apartment clean? Did you keep it straight? Did you take care of it? All of these things. And here's the good one. You want better health, but what are you doing right now to take care of it? Are you eating good foods? Are you getting good rest? Are you taking care of yourself? You want to get beyond a sickness. You want to get beyond an illness. And you're praying for it and you're wanting it and you desire it. But what have you been doing with the opportunity of having a healthy body? What do you do? What do you feed it? Do you drink good water? Or do you drink a bunch of sodas all day long? Do you indulge in alcohol too much? You want these great things. You want to get off medications. You want to get off of, you want a good, healthy life. But what are you doing managing this season that you're in now? Up until this point, have you managed it well? And here's the last one, especially the relationship one. You want a new husband, you want a new wife, you want a new boo. None of us want to be alone. That's just human nature. Some of us have sold ourselves this story that, we want to be alone, we can be alone, and la 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 la. No, sir. That's not where any of us are. I just don't believe that. Sure, there may be some who have really convinced themselves that they're better off by themselves, but I get it. Most of us want somebody. But how do you manage relationships? Why are you not in a relationship now? Now, I'm not saying that, it's your fault. But what I'm saying is do an assessment. Take a look at yourself. And not only did you manage your relationships well, your friends, your family, the connections that you have, but the most important connection of them all, do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? Have you loved yourself? Have you cared for yourself? Have you provided for yourself? Have you given yourself your absolute best? Have you given yourself the opportunity to be its absolute best, its optimal self? Have you? You want all of these things. You want all of this greatness. You want these relationships. You want this new relationship. But did you even manage loving you? Something to think about for a second. Because here's the reason. And this is so absolutely key. And this is why I asked that question. Managing well what you have in your hands already. Managing well what you have in your hands already is a sign of gratitude. And from my teachings and from my experiences and from my life, what I know is that gratitude and the spirit of gratitude, it helps you to become a vibrational match for the new thing that you want. There are things that you have to consider. Are you or have you been a good steward of what you already have in your space? And it's absolutely key, because if you've taken care of your body, see, this is the crazy thing about it. If you've taken care of your body won't need anything new as far as health is concerned. If you've managed your, this is an epiphany right now while we're talking. If you've managed your money so well so far, then the well management of what you have in your hands already, it would be apparent in the fruits that you've already received, that you're already receiving right now. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting more, but the thing about how you manage certain seasons and certain things and the things that you have in your hand already, the universe will already begin the process of you having even more than what you already had. It's called growth. It's called development. It's called expansion. The natural inclination of life itself is to grow. It grows. And there are cycles. There are cycles, just like there's summer, there's winter, there's fall, there's spring. Everything that rises, it must fall. There's a rhythm to life. And I understand that part. But for us in this conversation about manifesting the life that you want for yourself, I've always said that in order to attract the thing into your space that you want to really experience, you have to be a vibrational match for that thing. You have to. And one of the greatest ways to become the vibrational match for a thing is to show gratitude for the thing. Because gratitude in and of itself is a vibrational frequency. And when you show gratitude and appreciation for a thing, especially by your stewardship, especially by how well you manage a thing, that is the absolute greatest compliment or sign or form of gratitude that you can perform. That's real gratitude, is showing your appreciation by caring for the thing. Caring for the car, caring for the house, taking care of your money, taking care of yourself, managing your relationships well. That is being a good steward of that which is in your hand. So when you begin to move to want to experience more of the same or something new of, a new house or the new car, you've already shown the universe that yes, and it's not about deserving. I don't want to get into that part of deserving something versus not deserving. You're already deserving of the thing. You just simply have to become a vibrational match for it in order for you to experience it, for you to attract it, for you to manifest itself. I always talk about, this thing of, I'm not going to get into it so deep today, but when where your focus goes, energy flows. Where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. And becoming that, and see, when you're focusing on the thing that you want, your energy goes into that direction. But there's a check and balance, there's a qualification, because see, you're just not creating this thing by yourself. You're a co-creator of life. You're a co-creator of life. Life is also working with you. And part of that, it reads the vibrational frequencies that you are emitting. And if you're emitting one of joy and happiness and gratitude for the thing, you are a vibrational match for that thing that you're asking for. So guess what? It's easy for you to attract that thing into your space. You want to know why there are people around you that seem to manifest stuff like this. They always have a new car. They're moving into the big house. They're attracting everything. They seem to have the perfect life. We don't know what they've gone through and what they've had to do in order to get to that place. But I can guarantee you one thing. If they didn't have it, they wouldn't be a vibrational match for it. And if they lost it, sometimes there's a rhythm to it. And we're not going to get into that part about, the rise and fall of things and the ebb and flow of life, because, to everything that has a beginning, there's an ending. But to have at least the beginning of a thing, to experience the thing that you so want the most right now, whatever that is, you have to be a vibrational match for it. And one of the qualifying factors in that becoming that vibrational match is that, do you already appreciate the thing that is like it? And that's it. So the key today, what I want you to do, whatever it is that you want to experience in your life, whether it's better relationships, more money, more happiness, more peace, more joy, a new house, a new car, a new business, whatever it is, a new job. I want you to, one, assess, ask yourself, have I been a good steward or manager of what I already have? And if you haven't, start today. There's no greater time than the present than to start appreciating that which you already have in your hands. Go clean up the house. Go wash the car. Go get an oil change. Put some Armor All on those tires. I know you said you're manifesting a new car, but let's show some love to the one you already have. Let's show some love to the people that are already in your space. Let's manage those relationships. Pick up that phone and call somebody that you need to manage a relationship a tad bit better. It's just that simple. You have the ability and the power in your hand to shape your life and to shape your destiny and to attract into your space exactly what it is that you want. But in order to attract into your space what you want, you have to be a vibrational match for that thing. And gratitude is the easiest way to do it. And how to become gratitude? How do you show gratitude in the real world? The appreciation is in how you manage it. Just that simple. So make the assessment. Speak to the mountain, tell it to be removed. Say what you want. Speak that thing. But also be mindful of whether you're managing what you have in your hand already. Listen, guys, this is my passion. This is my purpose. This is what I love to do. Please share this podcast with somebody. Like, share, comment, do all of that good stuff, no matter what platform you're on. Please share this because somebody needs to hear this, because somebody else is trying to manifest something in their space and they need to hear this message today. So I hope you have an amazing, amazing week. Happy holidays and all of that great stuff to you. This has been AD bringing you the most recent edition of Better Is Now, the podcast. I hope to see you soon. Take care.
This is AD Roberts, and you have been listening to Better Is Now, the podcast. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for awesome programs and inspiring publications. Also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to this podcast on your favorite platform like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or our very own Anchor. See you next time.